Now that we have a green test, we're going to do a bit of refactoring, and then we're going to rerun the test after. What I want to refactor this lesson is going to be moving the main DB context into the area where it belongs. And it shouldn't be inside our test area, of course, because this is our production code. So I'm going to right-click this, I'm going to say refactor, I'm going to say refactor this, and I'm going to move it to another folder. And I'm going to move it to the data access folder, which is this folder right here, under the onion infrastructure. So I get rid of the test part here as well, and there we go. Now we have the folder where I want to move it to, and let's just do next right here. And now notice I'm going to get a couple of errors. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but let's just move it for now. The first thing I want to do is go into the main DB context in the new area, and here notice I don't know what a DB context is because this project doesn't know about the entity framework. When we installed the mock framework right here, you might notice that we got more than just the mock framework. We actually got a few frameworks. One of them was actually the testing framework, and that knows about the entity framework behind the scenes. So we need to know about the entity framework as well up here. So I'll do a new manage NuGet packages, and I'll do entity framework like this, and we'll just install that to this package here as well. There we go, entity framework core, and let's just add that one and install it. So now we have the entity framework core, and now we can install the DB context and get the reference. The next thing I want to do is just change the namespace. Now it already did it, but you have to just make sure it already changed the namespace so it doesn't say test here. Again, you can either do it manually or you can right click and say refactor like this, and then you can say refactor this and adjust namespace, and then this will change if it is required. There we go. So now we have the DB context. Let's go down here. Now in order to get the main DB context down here now, we need to have a reference for that project. So I'll just add a reference right here in the dependencies. I'll add reference for the domain, the infrastructure data access. This is the one. So I'll add a reference for that one, and I'll say add, and now I can import that main DB context. There we go. That's how easy it actually is. And now I'll just rerun the code just to make sure I didn't break anything with this new change right here. And now we just did a quick refactor to move that main DB context. Again, I know it's a small thing, but again, it's just to kind of move our code around. So next lesson, we'll try and figure out how we can actually start working with something called DB sets. See you next time. Bye.